Hello, King Heathen. I watched your video today about more failed prophecies. I just got off of work a little while ago. Those of us in the New Age community seem to love to talk about this whole 2012 thing, the Mayans predicting the end of the world. I think it's all BS. I think if anything does happen in 2012, people are going to get so sick of, being fucked out of their money through the healthcare system, through the mortgage crisis and all that, that people may finally just stand up and say, fuck it, I've had enough. As for failed prophecies and Christian mythology, I remember being in high school. As I mentioned in a prior video of mine, oddly enough, a response to another one of your videos, Stopping the Antichrist, I was raised a Catholic, and my freshman year of high school I started going to a Baptist church in Windham, Maine, and I remember a friend of mine, who was about a grade higher than me, showing me a little trick on a calculator. Apparently, if you take the number 666 and multiply it by 3, it was 1998. Well, that was in 1996, and while 1998 was a pretty sucky year for me, nothing catastrophic happened. I also remember reading one of Nostradamus's prophecies, that supposedly, and it was one of his few quatrains to mention a specific date, oddly enough. Now pay attention. He predicted that in August of 1999, a meteor or something would fall out of the sky and obliterate Paris, France. And want to know what happened? A dust devil touched down in Salt Lake City, Utah. To the best of my knowledge, no one was killed. 1999, Y2K, and all that bullshit. Nothing happened. So yeah, I see exactly where you're going with this failed prophecy BS. And all this 2012 chip in the arm, Atlantis rising back up out of the ocean, aliens coming back down and abducting us and turning us into sausage. People have been making these predictions for centuries, and nothing happened. People swore up and down during the Black Death that it was the end times. In fact, I also remember reading a story about a volcano exploding somewhere in China or Thailand or somewhere on the Pacific Rim, but somewhere in the Far East. And there was a not a 3-year winter, but an extremely long winter. People were killing each other for food, and they all thought it was the end of the world, or the Taoist or Confucianist equivalent therein, and it wasn't. Yeah, it was fucking catastrophic, but life continued. I don't believe in an end of the world, and if the end of the world does happen, and most of human life is destroyed, I personally think of that as a good thing. I think considering all the horrible things that we as humans have done to this planet, we deserve it. So yep, this is Momokawa brand sake. It's pretty inexpensive and it's pretty damn good. And that's all I have to say about so-called failed prophecies. I remember being so distraught and horrified hearing these rumors from my friends, 1998 and then 1999 and then Y2K and the rapture and shit. I would get so stressed out that I would actually miss my period whenever I thought the world was going to end, and it didn't. So please keep making more videos. I enjoy them. And you have a lovely day.